All right, that's off. Hey, everybody. Trying to look, see if I comb my hair. Well, I really don't. But it's good enough, I guess. How was everybody? Welcome to live stream today. What's different here in the Philippines? I've noticed, you know, you can get housing cheap, you can get rents cheap. A lot. Morning. How we doing? Mr. Rick. Mr. Stomach inflation. Inflation. Well, you know, gasoline's up and down a little bit, but not enough to worry. 47 per liter here. And then that figure out about $3.80 a gallon. Is that what it is? And would it be, or something like that, or $3.50 a gallon? So a little pricey. Buffering. Is it buffering? Let me see. Is this phone on? We got phones all over the place. This one, no, that one's off. I don't know. You got your phone on. Let me see if there's another internet I can use. Man, I tell you what, there's nothing better than having internet problems already. Is it not? Does it not just like frustrate you? It does me. Let me comb my hair. I did comb my hair. I put what do they call that stuff on there, boots, and it did not do good. Morning, Mars. Rick Morris, good morning. How is Mitch? How you doing? Well, the video's a lot better now. Done for my thumbs up. Thank you, Miss Mars. How you doing, Miss Mars? Good morning, Mitch. Good morning, Mark King. Yeah, I got up and we were running this morning, and she had to have something printed, and then we're printing, and then we're running, and it's like, oh no. Howdy, Scoot. Scoot, how's my internet? How is it? How is it doing there? Mars, good morning. Mark, Scoot, Mitch, Mr. Mitch, high five to you, sir. Inflation in the Philippines. Rick, Lake Life, good morning. Fuel is $2.01 a gallon in Houston, Texas today. Okay, 2.01. It is 47 a liter. I noticed yesterday. So 47 a liter for unleaded gas. So is that a good price? So what does it figure out to be? 47 a liter. What does that make fuel? Is it 5 liters per gallon, guys? I get 5. So,
no, 5 liters per gallon.
Is it? So, well, $2.50. So it's cheaper in U.S. gas. Say hi to you, Rick. Haircuts are cheaper. Yeah, so fuel is $2.01. That's actually a pretty good price. High five, $2.01. Lake Life, good morning again. Mr. Mitch, video's a lot better now. Done for my thumbs up. Scoot, doing good. Thanks. We are good. We're doing good. Miss Ruth is getting ready. She's combing her hair. She's fixing herself up. We ran a little behind. Spitfire Red, good morning. Chit Chat, Mitch, how is everyone? Inflation in the Philippines. El Pedrino, good morning, good morning. All flights banned from U.S. to China just breaking in. Yeah, in fact, all Chinese flights from China are banned coming to the Philippines. You cannot get a flight coming in here from China. And you know why they did that, because of coronavirus. People are saying don't get upset about it, or don't really. But you know, thinking about it, I wonder how many flights are really affected. I mean, it's got to be hundreds. Talking about cheap land, I was watching some videos about free land here in the U.S. and cheap land in California. Mark, it's funny you said that. Now, my ultimate goal is to bring this one and the little one to the U.S. to visit for vacations. Whatever, I can't afford, you know, a lot because I'm on fixed income. Maybe a month, you know, like that. Say my brothers, I was thinking about renting an RV, but it's expensive. And I thought about buying one. I don't know. I'm still thinking about that, but I don't know. The breakdowns, this, that, and other, you know. But I do have people in the industry that will help. LM land, Bureau of Land Management land, free. You can park on it. Hey, you got to keep it clean. I mean, you know, there's actually free land in Arizona. I did not know. I learned it this week. Free land in Arizona. You can actually, people are actually created their own cities there. There's no, of course, there's no water, no electric, but they created their own windmill for water. And some have created their own windmill power stations. There you go. Talking about cheap land. So that IMEB, good morning, sir. I haven't seen you in a while. Good morning. Welcome. Welcome. Mark King, good morning. 210 regular gas. 210. That's actually a pretty good price there in Florida. I mean, when I left, it was 249, 259, like that. Something like that. I remember. Inflation is not bad if you expect this. Remember, Mindinao is not safe and Bukidnon is really bad. High five. Scoot! What is going on? There was a French guy. There are people moving in here like crazy, coming into this area. Why? I don't know. Cheaper? Province is cheaper, of course. I like this, 13, huh? I don't know if my lucky number. Mark King, El Pedro, good morning. Carl Fernand, how you doing? Good morning, good morning. Mom Boondocking, good morning. Spitfire Red again. Hi, Coco. Coco Beach Fuel, 201. Can't beat that. Korean Airlines. Yeah, in fact, they had a notice last night that all flights coming in the Philippines from China have been banned. There are no more people allowed to come from China in. Anybody originated from China that went to Hong Kong, originated from China that went here, are no longer allowed in the Philippines as of 8 p.m. last night. Guys are looking this way. They're going, man, what happened? I know it's 58 people on or 60 people on, then boom, hammer hit it. Sorry about that. Good morning, JG. How you doing this morning? JC Watts. Good morning, sir. Sorry about this, guys. We were under the impression, let's see if we can get this to work. What do you do in the Philippines? I don't know. You do the best you can, right? No internet, you do the best you can. Inflation hit the internet. Yeah, internet companies, I don't know. I'm going down a road that I don't like, the internet. But anyway, what I was talking about was they were talking about flights coming in from the U.S. and coming in from going to China. If the flight originated from China, they're stopping it. Now, if you're coming from U.S. and you stop in China and coming through, they're still allowing those flights. But the flights originated from China, they're stopping those particular flights. Good morning. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, sir.
How you doing, ma'am?
I'm doing good.
I'm doing good, too. I'm doing very good. Good morning, darling. Here, let me put that close to you so you can reach it. There you go, honey. Oh, my face gets bigger.
No internet.
No internet. She's pulling teeth out. Sperlin Edwards, good morning. JG, buffering again. I'm so sorry about buffering. Ogre, how you doing? Howdy. Hank Hill, how you doing, sir? The video is frozen. Sorry about that. You're buffering. We have our first case of coronavirus here in Phoenix. Wow. Hank Kellum's stream is messed up. Okay, fine now. God bless everyone. Crazy Wi-Fi in the Philippines. Anthony Keller, good morning. Yeah, we had 60 on and then boom, dropped it like a hot potato. I hate that. I got nothing here. Tom, what you do in the Philippines, start a vlog on YouTube and then deal with trying to fix the buffering. That's what you do. That's exactly what I do every day. I sometimes can download a video. It takes 2 days sometimes to upload a video. I did that video the night on live stream, hoping that it would go through fine, but I understand, which I saw is buffering. I am a no-nonsense kind of guy. You guys know that. And when it comes to that stuff, it's hard for me to wrap my head around it. I'm one of these guys, if you say, hey, man, I'm having a problem, okay, no worries. Or, hey, Tom, I disagree. Okay, no worries, let's talk about it. But when it comes to internet, it's like, what in the world is going on, right? Chit-chat. Check see Tom says, out your pension. I am curious. See this right here? See this? See it? Hold on, the wrong one. See that right there? Knuckle sandwich, Mr. Scoot. Ow!
Ayaw ba?
Ayoba. Ayoba. after she pinches me. Mom Boondog, don't make me roll after it. Good morning, Mr. Mike T. Don't make me roll after it, Chit-Chat.
Don't make me roll.
So, darling, how's your day?
Fine, whatever. I'm good.
Let me ask you a question, Ruth. On the internet.
It's fine now.
It's fine now. Okay. You already knew what I was going to ask. Tom, yes, I did see that. Mark, I was actually replying to that when it actually cut out on me. I did see where there's free land there in Arizona. There's actually, I say free land, a free boondocking, free for RVers, free, you can actually go on the land. I was looking at the Bureau of Land Management the other day, and there's quite a bit in Arizona. There's a lot out west in general. Colorado has some land that you can actually stay on if you're boondock. There's also a city there in Arizona that they created out that's free land. Oklahoma has some. Florida really doesn't. They have Bureau of Land Management there, but there's a few places you can park, but not that big. Bill Pruitt, good morning, sir.
Good morning,
How you
sir.
doing?
Good
We're like,
morning.
ow! Chit-Chat, Tom is being mean to me. Better pinch him again. I'm going to pinch your butt. Scoot. Every time it buffers, pinch him. That would help. Ow!
Danny Stout.
Danny Stout, how you
Good
doing?
morning.
Danny Stout. Oh, look at her. She's holding my hand, huh?
They never come and fix the internet.
JG.
They will come today, as what they said.
We have one coming today. We're still waiting on PLDT fiber. They have 8 slots open for this street, right? And but if I bought the 120, which that's what I'm buying, the 120 for $86 a month, $86. I paid $60 and $50 for unlimited, 250 speed in Florida. They will only down slots to 3 because I'm using up all the data on that street. So somebody bought the big package, you could have only 2 people on that street on that slot. But the line is up to the street, and it's how many meter in you can go?
200. Free.
A free 200 meters. So 200 meters from the highway in, you can have it. After 200 meters, you have to pay them to actually run it extra. And I guess they probably put a repeater on it. But we're, I don't know, we're 100 meters maybe. Tom, don't trust BLM. Mr. B, good morning, good morning. Don't trust BLM. They have been closing all the roads to public lands for about a decade. Yeah. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Good morning.
Makoto Hasabi, good morning. How you doing, sir? I think it's buffering again. Nah, I don't think so.
Your stream is very clear for me right now here.
Don't breathe. Everybody don't breathe. Ken Unger, good morning, sir.
Just keep pinching him and he will let you know when there is buffering.
I'm a buffer. I'll buffer you, Scoot.
Danny Stout.
Danny Stout, how you doing?
JJ Mars.
Yeah, how is JG and Danny and Ken and Mars and all? Serge, how is everybody? JG, yep, good morning, good morning. I tell you what, I don't know who that ugly lady was on your stream yesterday that you had up on the thing. That was, and I can say this, the ugliest lady I've ever seen in my life. Really. So, Wolfen.
It's official. Congratulations.
Congratulations. High five, Wolfen. High five. Congratulations to you, sir. That is fantastic.
I'm moving this week and
I'm moving this weekend back in the country.
Megs for 50 and that's good as gets unless I get satellite and that's so
Too expensive. 20 megs for 50. That's actually okay. That's really good. That's really good. Island Traveler, good morning.
Worst part, PLDT. Hassle of getting it.
This one, I have that one in my name, and this one is going in her name. It's a lot easier.
Island Traveler, what happened? What ugly lady?
There was an ugly lady on the stream of JG yesterday that she was, they had her in front of her screen, and she was talking. But it sounded like a man and a woman.
Jen Sweeney?
John Sweeney Foreigner, how you doing, Mr.
Hello,
Foreigner Love?
everyone.
How you doing?
Clayton
Hey, Clayton Eats, how you doing, sir? Welcome, welcome.
Beauty is in the eyes
I
of
the beholder. Amen. Well, your new friend there was that lady was not
Congrats to you,
Wolfie. Yeah,
Wolfie.
congratulations. Yeah, congratulations.
Ruth. So how much black and blue marks on thumbs? If there is less than 10 minutes more.
I say no more. She has pinched me so much.
Congratulations, Wolfie.
Yeah, congratulations.
From Mitch Bramwell.
Clint S. Alabama's in the house. Go Alabama. Go Alabama. Yeah, there you go. Hello.
Mr. B.
Mr. B. So, Mr. B, how you do? How you feel? How you feeling, Mr. B, after your operation? Oh, Makoto, how come? How come? I want you to come. I had, apparently they're out of rooms there. Apparently they're out of rooms in December. Apparently it may have been out in November. They were out of rooms at the meet and greet. So Tropica. Tropika. Tropica.
GG after the live Tom was emailing him.
After the live Tom was emailing him.
Thanks, Mitch. Beauty is in the eye.
I, the beer holder. Exactly. Good evening, Clint.
Evening. I wrote it was blue of Lady Bold.
It was. It was Scoot, of course. And I don't know where he got that picture, but you never know about Scoot, where he gets pictures and things. You never know anything about Scoot anyway. Scoot is Scoot. That's all I can say.
Scoot.
Yeah. Hey, Wolfen, I hope it goes well. JG, positive.
Good morning, Kevin and Gemma.
Good morning, Kevin. I need my coffee as well. Kevin, how you doing?
How's your
how was
going?
the duck? Steve
Morning,
D. Steve D.
Morning.
Morning, Steve D. We were over at Ollie's yesterday. Frenchman came in. American came in.
Tom. Same name.
Tom. His name's Tom.
Tom and Joyce.
Yeah, Tom and Joyce. They've been here for
6 years.
6 years.
In Dangkagan.
Yeah, he lives kind of up in the mountain. They're going to be heading back to U.S. sometime soon. Really great guy, great couple from Jacksonville. They're heading back. They're going to go back to live in U.S. No particular reason why. They love the Philippines. They have a place here. They have a house here, but they're going to go back and kind of enjoy themselves because food is a thing, and there's a lot of things that they're just missing.
British expat in the Philippines.
British expat in the Philippines.
Happy coffee morning
to you too. Welcome, welcome.
Scott, JJ Tom sits look like Gal. He met at the bar in the Florida.
In Florida, yeah. Actually, there's many girls look just like that.
Wolfen, hello.
Wolfen.
It can never be perfect, JJ. It's not such things as perfect.
Yeah, it's exactly right. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Just a Bill. How you doing, sir?
Inflation in the Philippines, that means
I mean that all those Filipina 10s are now 11s. That's exactly right. Inflation. That means that my stomach is now at 40 waist will go up to 46 waist.
Mars.
Good morning, Miss Mars.
Going okay, that was
nice. Was it nice? Yeah. Hey, you know what? I never really.
Anthony Keller.
Anthony Keller. Good morning.
Last year, sent two Frenchmen here.
Yeah, Steve D. There's Jose.
Jose and the other guy.
I can't remember the other guy's name. Jose. Yeah, last year, Jose.
The lady was Sundays. Walmart.
Yeah, LDR. Yeah. Steve, those Frenchmen,
He's been here.
He's been here a long time. He goes around. He finds an American, or he finds somebody.
He's Jehovah's Witness.
Jehovah's Witness. He'll come to your house, and that's what he's searching for. Not so good. Soul cover. Ogre.
Coronavirus.
Boycott Mexican beer. Oh, Mr. B.
Not so good. Slow recovery might have a complication, but have to wait until the swelling goes down. I'm so done with doctor. No more for a while because I want my
life back. Well, you're not a guy that lay around anyway. You're not a guy that sits still. You're not a guy that actually is one of those guys that you find the source. And what I mean by that, Mr. B, you're one of those guys that doctor tells you something, and he tells you you need to start doing this. You'll seek other doctors. You won't just take that doctor's word for it. And I admire you for that.
If you do for checkup,
yeah,
don't depend on
one doctor. But you don't. I'm not saying you do. You don't. And I'm saying that's what I like
Now
about
I
you.
know, Anthony, where I saw her before. I was a Walmart.
It was probably Walmart. Mr. Bill. So, Mr. Bill,
Mr.
how are you, sir?
B.
Welcome, welcome.
Can
Haven't seen you in a while.
say hello?
Yeah. Tom says inflation is low, or 20 pounds a year. Inflation is low. It's a Wolfen. Was it worth the wait? Yeah, Wolfen, getting married. I think he's heading back to the U.S. Wolfen, are you planning to come back here full time, or are you going to bring your wonderful new wife to USA? Danny Stout. Hello, brother.
JJ. So open what it's worth to wait.
Yeah. Are we doing mimicking? I already said that a minute ago.
No, I'm just
Oh,
laughing.
you're laughing at that. Okay.
Like,
It's Danny Stout. Ow! She's waiting for a reply. She knows I'm going to pinch her. She pinches me, I'll pinch her back with that little finger like that. Yeah. Kevin Mars, hope your day goes well. Yes, good morning, Miss Mars. Miss Mars,
doing
Mr. Surge,
fine.
Tropica, Tropika. I sent you a link back on the thing, Tropica Hotel in Davao. And we stayed there, and it's a very nice place, Tropica. I thought it was Tropical, but Tropica.
There is the German guy that lives across from NBC, been since 1998.
This one right here comes from Duma. He's been here for quite a few years. Tom has been here for 6. The Frenchman, I don't know how long he's been here. There's another Turkish guy besides Ollie. There are actually quite a few people coming in. I see newbies all the
No
time.
honeymoon?
Yeah. Good morning, Maureen, Michelle, and Ken.
Just did.
They just did it. The honeymoon is over.
Someone once told me that inflation in the Philippines about 30 per
Percent
year.
across board. Don't know if it's
Don't
true.
know if it's true. Definitely planning for it. Retirement is just a
I tell you what, I have noticed that things are just a little bit more going up. The salaries, of course, are not going up. They're still making the same in the field as they were last year. They're still making, they're trying to make the minimum wage in Manila 500 pesos a day, up to 500 a day, no matter. They're trying to make it all over the Philippines. But it's really profit for a lot of these old small of freight. That's the reason so many businesses are in and out all the time, and you see quite a bit of that. Quite a bit.
Hello guys, don't forget to give thumbs up.
Like good coffee. It's funny you said that, man. We've been talking about that. Tom was up in the mountains, and he wanted to know if he could send stuff to my house, and then we could actually bring it to town and drop it off somewhere for him, because he can't deliver up in the mountains. And I understandably so. A guy riding a motorcycle is not going to deliver driving up on a mountain and walking up and down a path and up a path and this, that, and other, trying to get coffee to someone, you know. So we're going to do that, and we'll do it at an itch. We'll do that. Hello, Mars.
You did it again. Tap you and Ruth reminded me on honeymooners way back in the day.
Yeah, honeymooners way. Hey, what color shirt you got? I'm 13 and she's 14. How come I'm not 14 and you're 13? Huh?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I'm not the one make the shirt.
Yeah, Scoot's right. Just remember, Tom is from the school. Just remember, Chicha has graduated honors from Panay School of pinching. Amen. One more serious note. What is the official inflation rate? The currency conversion rate held steady for about a year. I cannot answer that personally. I don't really know. I think somebody just stated here it's 30%. I think it's Steve D. Who was that? Bill. 30% a year. I've noticed. I tell you one thing that I have noticed. Things that are clothes are expensive all the time. The inflation rate, clothes are expensive all the time. Fuel's pretty well stayed the same. Electric rates have gone up. Internet has gone up. Eye care and doctor care have pretty well stayed the same than what it was. They can go up, of course. Now, doctors in Davao are a little bit more expensive than doctors here. Doctors in CDO are less expensive than they are in Davao. Doctors in Valencia City, we're not far from us, and Balay are cheaper than what they are in Davao. Davos a little bit more pricier because it's actually become more of a metropolitan area. It's growing. I tell you what, we rode bus, and I remember the open fields, and now they're building big buildings and everything else there. I don't know if it's a casino or a new Robinsons. I don't know what's going on there. Something really big. So the current inflation rate, I'm not really sure is. I can't quote you on that. Bill Pruitt says about 30. JG, we started honeymoon last night. Yes, it was more than worth it. Hey, wait. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Hello, Ken.
I sent a package coming to say around 10 months, give or take. Kid Unger, I tell you what, it was funny. I was thinking about that the other day, sending packages from U.S. here. But if you say you went back to U.S. just to stay for a month, you would need to send a package back to U.S. because you want to bring clothes, maybe you want to bring a couple of gifts, maybe you want to do that, more than you can actually carry, right?
Aaron Taylor.
Aaron Taylor, good morning. Good morning, Aaron.
BT.
BT's in the house. Good morning, BT. Aaron Taylor, good morning. Again, good morning, Danny Stout, Ken Unger, all.
Detroit.
Detroit. Cold and wet Detroit. Oh, man. It is cold and wet there for sure. Detroit. Oh, man. Been through there many times. Gray skies, right? Boy, really gray skies. Kind of reminds me of Buffalo. Gray skies all the time. It's hard to deliver to the mountains. You're right. Right. And the guy said, we really can't. Now, Lazada will deliver, but if you order from Shopee. Now, Shopee is good in a lot of instances where you want to buy something. It can be quite a bit cheaper. It can be cheaper if you can get it delivered. And the best thing to do, Shopee and some of those, have them send it COD. Don't pay for it up front because a lot of times you will get it, but it takes them a while to even process it. They're in no hurry because it's already paid for. So good morning, BT. Scoot is saying that's true. No one will deliver to the mountain house, but also keep expats away also. Yeah, you won't have to worry. We don't. We get, if anything, we get visitors. We get visitors from the Barangay. It's health department. Colgate came out the other day. Representative from Colgate giving all the kids in the neighborhood that don't go to school, even though they're required to go to school, that don't go to school, toothbrushes, and gave some ones that already had toothbrushes. They gave them out packs of toothpaste and toothbrush, hygiene care kits. And that's really nice. Come in a big truck. Colgate all over the side of it. Really nice. I love your t-shirt. Thank you, Mars.
Like
Yeah. Yeah. You and Serge need to get shirts like this. You and Serge. It says, what's that, dirt?
No.
Get shirts like this so you guys can wear together. They look cute. Yeah. BT, good morning, good morning. So inflation, so the things that go up are the imported items. Yeah. Like Frank's hot sauce, I noticed it's going up. Hot sauces. A lot of the canned goods now, like Hunt's ketchups and soups, things are up at Heinz, up in price. Can get really pricey. Get pricey for sure. Aaron Taylor, good morning again, sir. How you doing? How is everything?
It wants to get on the doctor train. Once you get on they don't let you off. Bad food, bad beds, at least 10 medication, only way off caffeine.
It's funny you said that. It's just funny you said that. There's a lot of truth to that. There's a lot of truth to that. That's the thing you don't want to get involved in, the doctors in the U.S. They get you in the circle and get you into that. My friend says, I don't want to ever go to the doctor. If I'm dying, I need something, I go in and I get out of the hospital and I'll figure it out. But as you know, if something's wrong inside, it's almost, you need a doctor all the time. Spitfire. Seems the Chinese are always building in the Philippines. They are. Yeah. And they're coming in by the droves. There are really coming in by the droves. Brit in the Philippines. Brit, did I miss Brit? Brit's here? Is Brit here? I didn't see Brit, did you?
I did not see Brit here.
Well, howdy Brit in the Philippines, okay. The Chinese are always building, yes. And they're coming in by the droves.
Plan for the worst and hope for the best and help reduce stress and reduce chances of getting COVID.
Yeah, Ruth and I talked about that. We talked about that. I need to do a better plan of, not necessarily, I wouldn't say the word, that's a wrong word. I was going to say a word that I'm not going to say now. a plan of better in case something does happen. Escape, some type of, because what if something does happen? And I want my girls to be ready. They can come with me and we just go wherever that may be, U.S., wherever, Hong Kong, Thailand, Bangkok, wherever. Because you just never know. There's the Philippines, it seems to be too, also is a lot of calamity. A lot of earthquakes and volcanoes and typhoons, and I've never been through so much typhoons and earthquakes and everything else. And even though I'm from Florida, we had our dozen a year, but here they have many. Although I'm not affected by that, but the earthquakes themselves and the volcano and Gigi.
I was in the bank today. This banker had just got back from China. It turned around and went to different branch.
I would too, JG. I would too. I would have ran out. Did you run? I like to see JG run.
I had a supervisor who was witness one of the worst job I had. One was trying to preach his religion. How would it be working? I kept telling him I believe in evolution and not creation.
It's really hard. I told him he would message me. So I finally said, okay, he's foreigner. I can actually tell him straight. I said, I tell you what, you're more welcome to come out and visit anytime you want. You can come out and say hi to me. If you're coming out to preach your religion, if you're coming out to start your stuff, I will not listen, because he tried it one time before. If you come out and start your stuff, I will not listen to you. But if you come out as a friend, you're more than welcome. We'll have coffee, we'll have cake, and we'll talk. But other than that, he says, oh, okay, I'll be there on Thursday. Never heard from him, never seen him again. Well, I did see him in town. He came in at the restaurant Ollie's. He likes going to Ollie's also. And he came in and had food, but he didn't have a lot of chit chat because I didn't adhere to him.
The cost of visas have not gone up much as 20 years. It's about twice as what it's.
The vegetables you're right are staying around the same.
Oh.
Well, BT, we're all doing very good. Yeah, Ruth is pinching me as normal. She's kicking my butt as normal. She's got a problem with her back. Her back's killing her. Yeah. Why don't you sit with your legs crossed, honey, on the bed with your legs crossed. Mars, you're so welcome, Miss Mars. JG, don't worry. The flu will probably kill you first. Shirts make me want a lime popsicle.
Why take a chance?
Why take a chance? Exactly. You're right, JG. You don't need any help, right? I mean, man, we're all like on a thin rope anyway in life, right? How about just driving down the road there in Brooklyn? It's like, oh, my husband hates it when I dress us a light, but soon gets over it. Yeah, I don't mind. I've learned. I've learned just kind of, if she says put on green, I put on green. I've learned to do whatever she says. Although I'm trying to get her to do whatever I say, and it doesn't seem to work.
You see prices at
S&R and CDL. Yeah, I should see the prices. I know. We go in there and we spend $100, $200. Come back with nothing. We go to town, spend $100, $200, come out with a lot. Went store yesterday and we spent $40 on the high side and got all the stuff we needed. Of course, I got some canned goods, things like that.
It's good. You will not get flu. Probably got scratch.
Inflation. The wages are staying the same. They're staying. The average field worker here are $3. 500 peso a day is what they're really trying to do, which is $10 a day. In Manila, they are getting it. The construction workers. Some construction workers are getting $10 a day. Some are a little more because the supervisors here. That's the reason they're losing a lot. But
hope they don't come to Bukidnon.
But what will happen when those jobs are done? Like our highways are almost done. What will happen with it? So I can foresee, honestly, a little bit on the tail end of the Philippines here, rise and going good. And I can see it leveling off, which is, I can see it starting to do, and then go a little bit on the downside. And what I mean by that is, You can see a lot of you can't build no more lanes where we're at. We got sometimes 3 on each side. Some areas. Some areas of the road from here going to Valencia is 3 lane. When I first came here, we're lucky to have 2. I mean 2, one each way. But now we have 2 and sometimes 3 on each way.
Good morning from Brooklyn.
Good morning. Carol Montgomery. How you doing, Carol Montgomery? Second born. Good morning. Hi, Carol. How you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. Hopefully you're doing well. And thank you for coming on. Thank you. Mr. Kevin Nash.
Good morning.
How you doing, Mr. Kevin? Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully Miss Lagaya is doing well. The Chinese are more suited to live there also. There's a lot of Chinese. Actually, when I was back, and I said this story yesterday, we were in CDO in January. And it's our yearly thing that we go there to BI. But there was a guy there, I told you there was a thing, but the Chinese are coming in. And I said, you got a lot of passports. What is all that? And she said, sir, look behind me. And so I look behind her. I go, oh, what is all that? He goes, this is from China and Korea. I said, a stack on the floor. They're this tall of passports. They're like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where they bring them in, and you can bring them in. Students.
Yeah. Many students in VC, like Korean.
Yeah, some are students, some are workers, some are engineers, some. But what do they call those people that bring it in? They're runners. They have runners to bring passports in and get them stamped. What about transportation? Transportation has gone up 160%. Yeah. Transportation has gone up 160% in Davao, 160% in CDO, and 160% or more in Cebu. Now, what I mean by that is it's gone up. Now, it still costs $2, $3, $4 per ride, where it used to cost $1 to $2. Now, just figure $4 to $5 per ride sometimes, depending on how far it is. There's a standard rate of 40 peso, but what they do, they click it up on the meter. And so once you get a quarter mile down the road, it goes from 40 to 80 and then to $1. Or I say $1. I'm so sorry. $2. And then it goes to $2, and then it goes to 2.5 pretty quick. And then time you get out, you're paying $2, $2.50, maybe $3. So, which is not bad. This is not bad. Tom, you were rolling, hold on, for sure, Danny, because JG cares for every very large pride of felines. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Yeah, he will always take care of his felines. Yeah, if you'll put the leg here, darling, you want Daddy to help you here? You can? Okay. Ayoba. Oh, okay. Ayoba. She just kicked me. It's better than a pinch. Tom, you were rolling when I posted about earthquake in Cuba, Jamaica, 7.7. I felt it in Miami this morning. Was it really, Spitfire? 7.7 in Cuba. Wow. 7.7, Jamaica. Hopefully all is well. Hopefully nobody's hurt.
It's strong, 7.7.
7.7 is very strong, yeah, very strong. Wow. Scoot, since January 1st of this year, coronavirus, 100 deaths worldwide. The common flu, 1,200 in the U.S. alone, but only one gets the news coverage. Yeah. And right, 2 doctors died of the coronavirus, which I asked Ruth, I says, why in the world, how could 2 doctors die, right? Yeah. JC.
What is something children in the Philippines want something special gift from the U.S.?
You want me to tell you? You already know. Coloring books. Crayons. Crayon products themselves. They love the pen markers. They love coloring books. You give them a coloring book, you won't see them until they get it all colored. And Bible stories. Kids love Bible stories. So if you can find a coloring book with Bible stories or a coloring book with Bible stories in it and talk about it, they will attack that. And it doesn't matter what religion or anything about it. Coloring books, Islam, they love them. We always get coloring books, and that is really something that they use. Now, When they're done with it, they're done with it. They'll still have the crayons. They might be scattered all over the yard and everywhere else. But at the end of the day, that is their thing, and they love to color. They love. Most of Asia have a lot of disasters. Hard run away. Exactly. Steve D, you're right. You're right about that. You're right, Steve D. You're right.
Seems like an Aurora delivery service could be a good business if one could get their hands on old 6x6 army truck. They could deliver to their remote villages for the
Another business idea. Sure.
yeah.
Sure.
I moved
It will work.
than
Or
one.
get a quad.
Yeah.
Quad pulling a trailer. Pull a trailer with a cover on it, and deliver packages. Get a quad. Quad run up the mountains, no problem. 4-wheel. And it can run up those mountains, no worries, with the big mud tires and go in the rivers and everything else. With a good trailer pull behind it, you can fill that bad boy full.
Tropical Tim. In
Tropical
the
Tim.
house.
Did someone
And
say beer?
Ligaya.
Ligaya. Good morning, Ligaya. Someone said beer. Tropical Tim. How you doing,
I
sir?
moved faster than one night.
JG. Can I say something? You can move pretty fast when you smoke and you go into the smoking area. I got to tell you, we're going to lunch and JG's kind of walking casual. But boy, after he eats, he's going to smoking area. Look out. It's like a bullet. Pew! Just saying. And there's nothing wrong with that. I was the same way. Hey, have you quit smoking, JG? Have you quit? Hopefully you have. Man, I want you to live a long time. Hopefully, I want you to quit.
Yes, good. I just said that today at work. Oh my God,
Peeps are freaking out. Good morning, the guy again. Is inflation getting bad? It seems to be. But it's not in a bad thing this guy's going to hurt anybody moving here. You just be prepared for it. I mean, is things going to cost you more? I mean, you still can go in a taxi for less than $5 a trip, where it's, 25, 30, 40, 50 bucks in a taxi, depending where you go, right? I mean, JG can tell you, I don't know what it costs in New York, but it's expensive and you're getting in a taxi in New York. I know, I get this. I went from a taxi from my house to the Daytona airport, and I had to meter it. And I said, "What's wrong with your meter? Why are you charging me so much money?" He said, "That's the rate, Tom." I said, "Why? You're charging me a lot of money." I mean, I knew this guy. He goes, "No, watch." And he showed me. It's on the meter. It's a metered thing. Because I knew the guy from Daytona. Charged me $22 going like 2 kilometers. Well, 4 or 5 miles. Let's see. Hi, Danny. Hi, Danny. Don't worry about it.
I think it's funny that people worry about it.
Danny, I tell those people that come to the door that I'm 23rd generation Catholic and my brother and cousin are both priests. Kevin, it's true. That works. Yeah, they do. They'll come knock on the door. We'll have them. Now they bypass my house. They see me outside or whatever. Before they were coming. Because I'm nice. I said, "Hi, how are you?" Not in a mean way. And they said, "Oh, sir, can we talk to you?" And I said, Jehovah Witness, huh? He said, "Yes, sir. Can we come in? Can we talk to you? I got a pamphlet for you." I said, "Tell you what. We're Seventh-day Adventists and happy to be Seventh-day Adventists. You're not going to change. 3, 4 generations, Seventh-day Adventists for my wife. Our church is right around the corner there. For you to change my mind, it's really going to be really hard. So why don't we just be friends?" "Oh, okay. So when they come down the street, they're away. Welcome, DJ. Thank you for coming on. I appreciate it. So how you doing, DJ? That's right. Scoot. 400,000 people are dying in hospital assessments. They do. You're right. 100,000 dies accidental deaths in hospitals. New England Journal of Medicine. Hospitals are places to go to die. Yeah.
What is sepsis?
Sepsis is like, you guys tell me if I'm wrong. Or like a bacterial infection after you get in the hospital. You can catch it from, like going in the hospitals here, they really don't have hospital care where you wear gloves and things like that. So you catch diseases and things where things aren't exactly clean.
Corona with Lyme.
The antivirus. Yeah, Corona with Lyme. It works for me. Carol Montgomery again.
We have a lot of Mormons, campus and horse. Always chat to buy young guys then. They never try to convert me as I'm just being...
Yeah, I just be friendly, and that's exactly right. How you doing? Who else? Carol is Carol your neighbor? Carol Montgomery's been a long-time subscriber. Tom, you mentioned was WSHTF, a plan for it also. What I've always got supplies stored. Yeah. What? Yeah. If something happens. So you need to survive here or move quickly if we need. I never take chances with family. Me too. And I've proceeded with that process all right now. I'm planning for that process. And something that we actually talked about yesterday, the foreigners are asking me questions because they know I have a channel and stuff. They come on the stream, maybe on here today, but they will ask me. He asked me yesterday about banks, and he keeps his check in U.S., but just a lot of questions in general. He said, "What if the bank itself stops, Tom? What if the banking system here stops? What will you do?" I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "What if the banking system would crash?" That's a good point. What would I do? I said, I don't know what I would do. If the banking system crashes and there's no access, I don't know what I would do. I really don't know. I like through Cebuana or somewhere like that. He said, but what if the whole banking system crashes itself here? How would you get your money and what would you do? I said, I don't know. He brought up some good points yesterday. Made me think about a lot of stuff. And so, hello, Carol, Bridge. $10 a day now. Yeah, $10 a day. That's exactly right. $10 a day, 500 peso. 500 peso.
She is good.
Yeah.
Kevin, I tell them all I am studying for a
Priesthood.
the Church of Saint, and then ask if to join me and stuff. So, they usually run away.
They would run for sure. How much construction will they be building at the airport? They're actually doing quite a bit now. They're doing the grounds, and I don't know. They're on a 5-year plan. They're on a 5-year plan. Like 2 years to do the runway, this, that.
You burned down the guy house.
Yeah, Scoot.
So, real surprise.
I'm really
Real
Father
Wolf 1 in guys. I hate babies.
Tropical Tim. How you doing, Mr. T? How is?
Traffic is getting worse too.
Yeah. Traffic.
China Air will
Traffic
have
is-
to give out free first class.
Oh man, China
Thank
Air
you.
is going through. Thank you. China Air is going through it. Well, that's it. My friend was leaving, going out of Cebu. He was saying, Tom was saying, he's leaving, going out of Cebu. I don't know.
They will
Sometimes
go to Hong Kong.
they're going to Hong Kong. Well, the whole everything's been
Cancel.
canceled. So he's trying to get his money back, right? But it was a special fare deal, and you can't get your money back. So he's fighting it. So the credit card companies actually fought it for him, and he won the battle. He did not win the war. He won the battle. He got his money back.
Mama Judy here.
Mama Judy, how you doing, Mama?
And check out the Rileys.
Oh,
here.
Gary, check out the Rileys. How you doing, Bill?
Yeah.
How is everything? Welcome.
What happened to them?
Where's Tim? Just tell the
I
preachers.
just told preachers that my father is a Catholic priest, so I have issues, anger, and bills of homicidal tendencies.
Yeah, I would make the guy run. Be nice.
Oh, I will tell JJ you were hitting on his friend after the live stream. Subscribe to your channel, make very good videos.
Yeah.
So one short video and one.
Wow.
Boba Gump. How much should I
Bubba Gump.
cost to dig a wheel of a few house built in Cebu area?
You know what? It depends how far down they have to go, and they charge per foot.
Even here.
Yeah, even here. I don't know. Ruth, can you answer that question? How much can a well be dug here?
I remember when my father did that one, but it's long time ago.
Yeah, it's too long ago to even mention. I have no idea to
I'm
be.
just elementary that day.
Yeah, I have no idea. We had a well dug here where I'm at, but you can go down 3-4 feet and get water.
Yeah, it depends on the level of the
Theirs
water.
is like 8 feet deep. That's it. And they have plenty of water and fresh water. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that, sir. Sorry. Thank you, Fanny, for your support, British Expat. Yeah. TT, just cracked the open fresh Corona with lime in it for you to fight that flu.
Scott Tim already showed
Secret
me special friend. Secret
is out. Donut. Boycott Mexican. Scoot.
My brother-in-law once answered the door and he gave with a beer in hands and cigarette in his mouth. He asked if they wanted to party. He was blacklisted and they never came back.
Can you see the guy? Can you see guy in the house? He says, "I'll teach him." So can you see the guy walk? I can see somebody doing that. I can see an American doing that. I actually could. I actually could. I tell you what, my buddy did one time. We're all out back, and you can see Jehovah Witnesses come. We're up in Buffalo. We're in the back. It's summertime. We're in the back there. I think he goes, here they are. They're gonna come a knocking again. I keep telling them not to come by. I'll teach them this time. He went in a house, took his clothes, went on and put on his wife's dress. And had it on, and comes out there and takes lipstick and goes right here. It goes around his mouth like this, and goes to the door and has a beer in his hand. And we're all sitting out back. We're watching it because we could actually see him. We're going, yeah, that's him. It's him. That's who he is. Yeah, always do. He comes knocking at the door. He goes, hi, like that. Well, I'll never forget the guy going. He's looking around like, what house am I at? Where am I at? And the lady that was with him, there's actually two ladies and a couple of guys. And so they're looking. Well, they did not say one word. They just turned around and walked out. He'd come outside. He still had lipstick on, sat down with the dress on, and had his beer. But took care of that. His wife is saying, you're crazy. He goes, I am, and I love every minute of it. She loves him. I mean, they just have a good time. It's lucky she didn't come with a cigar in her mouth. Bubble gum. Yeah, it depends on what type and how deep. You want a cased well or a hole in the ground? Yeah. If you want a cased well, it's neat how they do it. But yeah, you can do that. It depends. I don't know. I would throw a number out there. I'd be wrong. Business idea: runner to expats for island. A lot of them do that. A lot of American expats actually have runners. Actually come to their house. American expat will hire a runner and go do his paperwork for him, his property paperwork, or him and his wife. They'll hire runners because that's what they do, right, honey? And you just pay them. What do they charge? What's the runner charge like for doing homeowners paperwork and stuff like at the ROD? What does that runner charge, honey?
ROD?
Yeah.
I thought. I did not.
Oh.
PJB, hola,
PJB.
hola, marhaban, aloha.
Hello, PJB. How you doing? Welcome. Tom, Devil Don's in the house. Here he goes. I want a pencil thin mustache.
No. Try. Why?
We're on. I'm not gonna break. Sorry about that. We lost live stream. We're in the Philippines. We're lucky to even have internet. Everybody pray to the internet. Please work. Thank you so much, Butch, for coming on our channel. There's more than one earthquake happening every second of every day. Website, you can see them happening and see how big they are. Yeah. I'm on that site too.
Bill, who doesn't?
Answer the door like that.
Good deal to get grief on these things.
Yeah, Mark King says there was a 5.3. Oh.
Japan.
Oh, you quitting for now. Okay, good. Quit smoking. Good. I have a big lighter.
A big lighter in both hands yesterday.
Yeah.
Thank you for subscribing, Expat.
DJ Raiders, good morning. Man, we are behind, aren't we?
Yeah.
Sorry about that. We're behind.
Chat.
Okay,
when
go
I have
past.
in Japan, 5.3 and not even notice when go to 30 minutes in the mat. Taxes in Canada are very expensive.
Yeah, taxes in Canada, tax US is very expensive. The one thing living here, La Union, 5:30 a.m. walking the dog, listening to the cocks, crow, dogs barking, everyone in the barn says hi. Dogs barking says hi on the way for the day. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of times you ever outside and you go somewhere and they say, "Sir, where are you going? Where are you going? What are you going to do? Where are you going?" Yeah. Well, thank you. Mark King is at Sneeze. When I get to the Philippines, we're going to start attending SDA Church in Bohol.
Good.
Congratulations, Danny. Great church, great group of people. I like my church. We got some wonderful people. We got all they're there for everybody.
It's Mama's birthday today.
Is it Mama? Mama, is it your birthday today? How come you didn't tell us? Is your birthday today? Mama Judy. Hopefully.
Mama Judy, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Mama Judy. Mr. Bill Riley, good morning. Check out the Rileys, another great channel.
Hospital are
bad for MRSAs. Yeah. Sepsis comes from a hospital. Scary. Yeah, exactly. Spitfire. Yeah. Next April when I move over, I have to come down to see you. Carol Montgomery, come on down. Yeah, anytime, anytime, anytime. Tom has a channel.
That's good. Second born, my brother caught immersed in hospital, died 5 years later.
Wow, Danny, wow. See, that's me. I don't like that. I don't like hospitals. I don't like going to the doctor. I stay away from hospitals. They have a lack of sick people there. Yucky. Scoot says. Yeah, amen. I stay away too. Amen. Miss Judy, sorry I'm tardy. I got a phone call out of the way beforehand so I don't get interrupted. Hello, everyone. Mama Judy, it's today your birthday. If the banks crash, you can buy a beer on credit. Tim, you'll always have something to eat at Tim's house. You'll always have something to eat at Tim's house. And drink. Like I say, imagine what happens when the next super solar flare happens and nothing electrical will work worldwide. Yeah, if a bank crash, it would be global. Yeah, a lot of banks have a lot of trouble here. I mean, of course, the BDOs and the BPIs have been around a long time. You got to watch those guys though. If you're not active in your account for a period of time, they'll actually take the money. So careful about opening up bank accounts here. Ruth has an account. I don't have an account. We have an account for her. We have a little money in there. Actually, we're going to put a little bit more money in it just to have for emergencies, but not have it to where me. To Scoot, seems like every time I went to the hospital, I had something wrong with me. Weird. Exactly, Ken. They'll all find something wrong with you. Bank system fails. Ruth can trade cakes for other goods. Exactly. We go back to the barter system. Could you imagine? Remember our barter system? I've done that quite a bit too. Barter, where I would do something for someone if they do this for me. I used to do that. I've done that with restaurants where they really didn't have the money to have their restaurant hoods cleaned. Because they had to have that sticker on there for insurance and health department and all the above. So I said, well, I tell you what, just trade it out. You give me 100 cash, you give me 200 or 300 in food vouchers. And they would do that. And it worked out fine. So I could go eat there for free. They just put it on a card, and until that card emptied up, there you go. And that's how they paid me, Eventually it got to where they just put everything on the card, and it was fine by me because I had to eat anyway. It's a Mexican restaurant. It was good food, and it was clean. It was their way to save money, and because the food costs, was a lot less for them. Ladies and germs.
In a banking system worldwide collapse and still prepared to survive and keep my family safe, but the Philippines is different environment. I'm trying to learn more about jungle survival now.
Something happened, I'd go to her sister. I'd go to my brother-in-law's house, have them come here.
You need to learn now how to eat kamote.
I would have the brother-in-laws. I say everybody just come out here, live out here with me. I would. They would. I wouldn't have to worry about it. They'd take care of it.
I hope Philippines doesn't change too much.
It's paradise. I hope it doesn't change either. I see it. Nice channel, Butch. Is it Butch and Lucy? Butch and Lucy's Life. No, I'm saying welcome again to our channel. We'll check it out. Butch and Lucy's.
It's very far.
Bill, most of the people will be fine without banks. Let's see, how far behind am I? I am a long ways behind. Oh, it's not bad. Hello, Christian Martinson. Good morning, good morning. I'm going backwards up, so eliminate the... Going to the dentist sucks. I did find Ken Unger saying, any woman dentist, she smells like curry, but she really good. Slim Jim, how you doing, Mr. Slim? Slim, how you feeling? Hope you feel. What do you have that's got you down? Tom and Ruth been in the background because I've talked with my lady. Now you're ready. Are you ready? How are you today, Ruth?
I still have pain, but it's fine. I'm fighting for it today.
Cold here today, Judy is saying. Making sure I get everybody. Bill, I have a friend that's looking to sell his deuce in half Army truck for $35. I'm tempted. He doesn't know how to drive it. I wonder how much it costs imported there. Too much, probably more than it's worth. So nothing, Slim. How is Slim doing? Balmy 40 Fahrenheit. Hi, Tom and Ruth. Sick boy here, no sleep. Very cranky today. Slim, I'm going to have to come over and figure out what in the world is going on. You've been sick now about a month. And I'm going to have to fix brother up there. It looks like I'm going to have to fix you up. Charles Huckstad. Hello, Charles Huckstad. How you doing, my friend? When I'm in Canada, my cost of living is $4,000 here. In the Philippines, cost me under $1,000. Isn't that something? So you can live 4 months here, or 3 months, right? 3, 4 months. It's still here for you, Scoot. All right. Hi, Charles, Wisconsin. Making sure. Good morning, Lagaya. Hit that like button, guys. Yeah. Whoever's on, guys, make sure you hit the like button if you don't mind. And we have 36 likes and 54 people on. Tim, do you do the cameo and that dress again? Let's see, making sure I get everybody. Hello, Beans on Demand. How you doing, Mr. Bill? How was everything? Been up all night, can't sleep, but made your live stream. All's well. I hope you're okay, Bill. You're not feeling well? Ruth, how's your back feeling today? Still have pain and spasms?
Yeah, still have.
Yeah. Davo Don, January's almost gone. Yeah. Don, JG is so tired after last night's live stream was after the live that we really tired him out. A Spitfire. People in Florida are so hard on these people that even invite them in and start preaching to them. Their nice faces slowly gets up, opens the door, and waits, walks real slow to my neighbor. Yeah. I seen that comment. Tommy should have cased them down and say they were going dressed up. Yeah. Sleepy as well. Yeah. Scoot, a friend of yours made a cameo appearance on my new video. Yeah. Scoot, though, let's have to figure out how to get me to my beer. Let's see. I'm making sure I get everybody. Let's see. My brother-in-law just had a new well dug, $10 a foot, and it was 200 feet. Took him 3 months to get it certified. There you go. Anthony Keller. So there's the answer to that question. Whoever asked. I agree, Kevin. The barter system in case of red horse for a roasted boy. Yeah. Just came in actually, so I was late. Just Judy. Almost be fine. See folk now with banks. So it's today Mama Judy's birthday. Okay, there we go. All right, let me go back to the bottom because I missed so many. SRV, only $1,500 required over 50 and retired military. Yes, $1,500. Isn't that a good deal? I guess it does me something different from me. Slim, don't worry. I had the flu 2 weeks ago and I beat it down with whiskey and 4 days off work. Yeah. The flu is deadlier than coronavirus. Second board, I love Deuces. I don't have a picture, so what things do, and possibly the most reliable. Unused motor oil. I don't know. I have this coronavirus joking, just a bad flu. You really are down, man. You're really down. You've had that over a month. Tom, what do you do when you're going to get an SRV where it makes you deposit $20K in the bank if you need to keep an account? They're going to take that too also. No, Mark King, that you can actually get that money back. You can actually invest that money on land and property and you get benefits for it. So it's not a bad thing there. So if you want to deposit 20 grand, sure, but you can actually buy land with it or a condo or buy land with your Filipina. They give you credits for it. Beef adobo, 81, second born, sounds good. Slim, do you know how much a competent house builder, a timber framer, and bamboo? Do we know someone that actually frame him a house? The only ones we know is right here in town, right south of us. Could actually make a bamboo house for you. I know you're heading our way, Slim. We could actually go see the guy and ask him, and let you talk to him one-on-one, and let you guys figure it out. Going to the dentist sucks. I did find an Indian one. Oh, okay, did that. Not working yet. Coffee pot is broke.
Where are you?
I don't know where I stopped. I just go on up. It's okay. Okay, let's see. There it is. Tom, you can do a speedo car wash in front of a house if the banks fail. Big money. Yeah, or thongs. I mean, why not, right? You're going to do it. She's hurting so bad, she's laughing. I'm okay, just restless. Your tie reminded me of how each time USD gained in the Philippines, the price here would go up. Now the peso has been clobbering in the U.S. and the price still go up. Yeah, they were talking about the market itself here. They had a thing on TV about the inflation rate, and I didn't get the percentage, but they were talking how they're starting to, how to influx the country. They just do a lot of construction, a lot of new construction. But as you know, that filters out, and then what do the people do after that when they're used to making good money? In this area, they worked on the roads, and the roads are finished. So what are they doing now, right? So there's a few people that's either transfer or you lose your job. So they're going back to farm work and making $3 a day. Since we've a dangerous neighbor that we can't control, I don't worry about it. We live near an unshielded nuclear fusion reactor that can incinerate us any time. Just live your life, Mr. B says. Yeah, fusion reactor. I know what that is. It's like with volcano, right? Hello, Zane Underwood. How you doing, Zane? Oregon, also known as the refrigerator. Hello, Zane. Welcome, welcome. Military also has pay each year close to $400. Yeah, you had to pay $400. $400 on military visa. That's the one. I think that's the one you're getting, right, Rick? $400 a year. Tim, so 10K and San Miguel. Yeah, I know Slim plus us antibiotics. I think coffee. Okay, we talked about that. Gemelina frame and rest bamboo. Need in charge and day labor. Approximately cost per day. Slim, I'll have to try to figure out how to get that guy and pin him down. And what I'll do is, I think I have your number. If it's all right with you, I will have him contact you, and then you guys can discuss all that stuff. Gemelina, no worries about that. Bamboo, no worries about that. They build houses. They'll build them right on site. He's there here in town, and he builds houses. So he's got 2 or 3 workers that work, and they'll come out to the site and build your house for you. Spitfire. Do you have a cooking segment? My husband Harry has one. Check it out. It's pretty good and funny. Real men cook. All right, well, check it out, Spitfire. We'll check that out. We sure will. We have a cooking segment right here. It's Ruth and Tom Philippine Adventures. Miss Ruth makes cakes, wedding cakes. She makes birthday cakes. She makes all kinds of stuff. Dishes, but we'll check out your channel, and of course, check out Ruth's channel, Ruth and Tom Philippine Adventures. So, real men cook. All right. I like that. Check out somebody slipped in the decaf now. Yeah. Coffee to me is like gas for a car. No coffee, no working. Same with me. Coffee to me actually gives me the, first thing I grab in the morning is make myself a cup of coffee. I don't go a day without having a cup of coffee. I just don't. I like the houses that are modern inside but look like a simple nipa hut on the outside. Yeah, they have some beautiful, beautiful houses. Beautiful houses. Rich D, good morning, Mom Boone Talk. Ruth, have you been to breakdancing? Is that why you have bad luck? You been breakdancing?
No.
You know what breakdancing is, don't you? Doing flips in the yard and everything else? You been doing flips?
Don't make me laugh.
Ow! I'm getting pinched. I didn't do anything. She said, don't make me laugh. I'm not. She's laughing. Oh, yeah. Hey, JJ. Look at me. Ow! Ow! I did that to her yesterday. We're at the restaurant, and I did that to her yesterday, and she got to laughing. And of course, when she laughed, it had spasm in her back. It hurt more and more. Ow! I'm getting pinched. So, hey, Chicha. Chicha. Look up here. Ow! Ow, now she's hitting. Look at what, last. Okay. No more last. Ooh, it hurt. I just been beat up. Hey, stranger in a strange land. Also Finch. Good morning. Anyway, at all, Tom, Cherry can translate. Okay, yeah. Don't worry, this guy speaks pretty good English. We'll just have to pin him down. We'll have to go down there. Maybe we'll take our bikes down there and ride and see him. Yeah, no worries. No worries. Anything for my brother. Tom, have you heard about the saltwater rice that China's working on? Rice that's able to grow in salty water that regular rice will not grow in? I've not heard about that, Mark. I've not heard about that. I have not heard it. Seems like a few Oregon folks in the room. Yeah. Oh, wow, brackish rice. Yeah, exactly. Also, it's Judy. I like it, Tom. Go Steelers. Yeah. Okay, we got the Super Bowl coming up, don't we, guys? Glamour 1 has a nice video of Lake Tall. It's so sad the lake is gone, and she's positive the rain will bring back the lake. A nice video of Lake Tall. It's still there. Lake Tall's still there. Right? Lake Tall is still there, right? Yeah. Yeah. Any Australians here? Yes. There's one or two Australians here. I was talking to anyone who mentioned prefab sandwich type homes to one. He said it would be like living in the caravan. What's that? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, whatever. It's not everything. Tom, you're a troublemaker. I am. Tom needs a wrench that's used on a musket. See? Just cut out. You see, it shows. It shows, doesn't it? Uh-huh. Ow. Yeah. Yeah, it's like the same way any other type of rice. You cannot tell the difference. Caravan. Small RV. Exactly, caravan. Yeah, this is...
I like that one.
We like a caravan. Small RV. Yeah, this small RV. We could pick this RV up and take it. We got two nice bedrooms, one nice bath, kitchen, stove, fridge. We're living in a trailer. It's okay. I tell you what. How happy are you that we were in this house yesterday instead of going through that storm yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were going through a storm yesterday. It came through very windy. Trees kind of broke down. Debris.
Heavy rain.
Heavy rain. I got a few issues over at the other house we got to take care of. And this bad boy stood right up to it. And what I mean, we got a few issues. We got some leakage over there in the house, in your brand new sink, where the wind actually blew the house and it kind of blew up some stuff. So we had some heavy winds yesterday, probably 30, 40, 50, something like that. And it was swirling. I think we had a little mini tornado. Super Bowl, I will be asleep. I will be asleep also. I'm going to try to be up. The starting to say Super Bowl game is ready to watch over 49ers or won the game. Well, they just should call it, right? Oh, man, always, no matter where I go, there's always a Duck fan. We bleed orange and black. Duck fan. Ruth, I will check out your cake man. Yeah, it's called Ruth and Tom. Philippine Adventures. She does cakes. She just did 3 videos put up yesterday, day before. AJ Genetics, how are you? Good morning, good morning. You're living a dream. Oh, my God. Give Ruth a break. Good grief. She always has to live with you every day, and she's a pain. And she is in pain. Hey, JJ, how you do?
I do good.
You good? Yeah, darling. Darling, why don't you lay down right there?
No, it's hard to get up.
Hard to get up if you lay down? I'll pick you up. Who'll get you up now, Grandma?
You gotta get up.
Grandma.
Yes, Grandpa.
Who was making fun of me when I fell down the stairs and hurt my back? I fell down the stairs. Who was complaining? Call me Grandpa every day. Who was it when I fell out of the car going down the road? Who laughed at me? Who, when I climbed the roof and I fell off the roof last year, who laughed at me? Remember when I was driving the car and I had to jump out because the brakes wasn't working on it and I had to go around the corner? Who was laughing at me? Who was laughing at me because the brakes wasn't working? Remember you jump off and the car rolled off and went down in the gully? Ow, who called me Grandpa? Did you not see me jump out of that car? You remember me jumping out of that car and it went down the cliff? We were wrong with the trailer. Nothing wrong with the trailer. Hey, nothing wrong. Hey, I'm happy. I'm content. And I live in an expandable house, and some call it a trailer. The Americans will call it a trailer. But in Philippine standards, it's very nice. It has all the comforts of home that I need. As you can see, got air con. I have everything I need. It's like living in an RV, but a bigger RV. 50 square meter RV. Girlfriend and I were talking about this. Social Security last night. They pay you a lump sum of 5 years, and if your monthly starts in year 6, I said not a good day. You would have 20 relatives lined up trying to get a cut. Exactly. Yeah, that's what they do. A lot of them lump out and get whatever, $1 million peso or 2 million peso or whatever that lump sum amount is. And that's a lot of them do that here. They would lump out and get the payment. We have a friend that just lumped out and got $1 million peso. So what do you do with it, right? So they invested in something that I don't know that it's not like it's land or something like that. But although they already own land, so they just invest in something that a business, So we'll see. Just keep pitching him. We're not in rainy season. That's when the storm came in. Steve Me, good morning, good morning. Louisville, Kentucky. It's freezing cold here. Burb, freezing me with warm weather. No worries. No worries. Yeah, in fact, Dan Anderson, good morning, good morning. Spitfire Reds, okay, let's see. Just hot and dry in CDL praying for cool rain. Yeah, no, we had a storm come in yesterday. I could hear it thundering off about 12 o'clock yesterday. About 3 hours later it came. AJ Kinetics, good morning. Genetics, good morning, good morning. Trailers great till the hurricane. Yeah, exactly. You know what? This this is rated, now it's 4 tons. So category 4 resistant, It was the only house standing in Yolanda here. A guy had one up north in Luzon. And then there was one that had it in China, and that's the reason I bought this one, because the one in China was it was the only house. When the helicopter's going in, the guy was saying, we have one house, and this is it. They zoomed down in on it. It was this house. The only house standing. Only an edge of the thing's great edition. Our double wide home. Hey, nothing wrong with double wide. Tom, you're Irish. You're getting pinched a lot. Dan Anderson, good morning. How you doing, Dan? Tom, too bad I'm not there. Then I would be able to give Ruth some of the pain pills I'm still left from the gallstones. She will forget all about having back pains. Mark King, I tell you what, it's all I can do to get her to take Advil. And she won't take it. I had her to take it the other night because she was having too much pain in her sleep. And she's not taking anything. And I'd take Advil. I would take Advil. Aches and pains, if I had, you better move it. So, Steve Me, good morning. Louisville, Kentucky. Been through there many times in my life. Oh, my goodness. Louisville, Kentucky. Hey, Tom, I was wondering if you could give me a comparison in relation to what state or region in the United States is most likely humidity levels in the Philippines comparison. Philippines is like this. If you're living where I'm at, I live in Mindinao Bukidnon, Balay, Davao region. It's comparable to Florida. Florida. It's hotter in Florida than it is here. It's hotter in Florida. The humidity is higher. Right now we're at 65-70% humidity. As you know, Florida is higher humidity. It's hotter in Florida than it is here. Now, the sun here is hotter. If you get out in the sun is hotter because we're closer to the equator. It's hotter on the sun. The sun, if you stick your arm out, my arm was burning on the tricycle ride to town. It was hot. It was burning. That's the reason they have umbrellas. But other than that, you have an umbrella or a hat on, you're fine. That's the reason everybody wears long sleeve shirts here. Comparable. To me, it's good to me, it's hotter in Florida. It's hot here, though. No, don't get me wrong. It's hot here, but to me, it's hotter in Florida than it is here in the Philippines. Good morning, good morning. Ugly American living in the Philippines. Good morning. How are you doing this morning? Aaron Welker, good morning, sir. We're less than a week away from Groundhog Day hunting. Awesome, Ogre. I call it a safe house. It's really nice. Thank you. Yeah, it is my safe house. I do. Yeah, that's right. Kevin Nash does cooking videos also. He does man cooking. In fact, Lagaya, his fiance, will be. She won't have to worry about cooking because I'm sure he'll do most of the cooking. He's a good cook, and I see his cooking. If I'm ever around him, I'm going to have him cook me food. Really good cook. Terrible Dan Anderson. Any place in South States is like the Philippines. Georgia is a lot like Philippines. If you were asked, Georgia a lot like Philippines. If you live in Georgia, except for the cold, they don't really get the cold like they do in Georgia that they do here. But I feel for you, Ruth. I have 7 fractures. Got them in the hospital while having colon surgery. Haven't been right since. Oh my goodness. 7. Oh man.
The fracture in the back is when I was riding Carabao.
Yeah, she was being Caribou, and then she heard her sister got in an accident one time on a bicycle when
Then
they were younger. So
my
she,
right leg is like hips is get fractured. I
uh,
cannot walk for 2 weeks.
ow! I didn't say anything. What'd you pinch me for, Grandma?
Ayaw lagi daddy. Don't make me laugh.
Okay. Oof. That leg's getting beat up today. I had Christian said I had back pain since I was 12. Operated my back in '99. I do not take pills, but my doctor says sometimes you must take it to let the back rest and go back to normal. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes because you're tensed up. I actually found down those stairs over there, and man, I'm talking. I was in pain. I was in a lot of pain, and it got to the point to where I said I need probably something a little stronger to take, but I didn't. I just went through it. But what's funny was Ruth. Uh, she didn't know. She didn't realize that I was really in pain. She's thinking, "I just get up, rub dirt on it, right? Rub dirt on it, Tom. Quit being a sissy." I'm laying crumped up on the corner, hitting the wall. I knocked the air out of me, and I'm hurting. And what's wrong with you? Get up, rub dirt on it. They call that payback, karma. I think it might be a little different. Yeah. Good morning, state of
It
mind.
will be different. Nobody will cook for you.
Oh, that's true. Forget it. I love you, honey. I love you. Yes, hotter in Florida. Hey, good morning, state of mind. Welcome. How you doing? How's Mama Tarla doing? I have some pretty nasty arthritis. I never take prescribed pain medicine because Tylenol works better for me. I never had a problem with it there, though. Yeah, Bill, I had arthritis in my knees. Every once in a while it kicks up. But I get RR to kind of give it a massage, and she does really good. My daughter's really good at that. I thought in Australia the sun was hot, but the sun will kill you fast. It burns you. It does, man. It's like, what is it? It literally burning my arm. Now, R says to me, "Daddy, you're out in the sun all day. You'll get red. But how come you're still so white?" But yet I'm in Florida or Dallas, or I'm out at my brother's house, and I'll tan. Here, I don't know. You tan if you're out all the time in it. But I don't know. It takes a while for me anyway. I don't know what happened. Hotter than Jupiter and Venus and Mercury, yeah. How often do you cook American meals for your family? Aaron Welker. How often?
What?
Did you not read it?
Yeah.
How often do you cook American meals for your family? Aaron? I probably get 3-4 times a week. American type meal, 3-4 times a week. I went yesterday and had a hamburger in town, some fries. It's not American beef, no. It's what they call beef here, and it's really not American beef. It's beef, but they put, I don't know what they put in it. Cornflakes, I don't know what they put in it. It's not really hamburger. It's not like what I call. Florida Keys is hotter. That's my Filipino wife. Yeah, Florida Keys is harder. Now, Florida Keys get hot. It does. Down in Miami, Florida Keys, Sebastian down in there, it gets hot. Even in Daytona where I was at, it gets hot. I tell you the hottest place to me, I'm going to tell you, the hottest place to me in Florida, if you want to live somewhere, is Lakeland, Florida. It's right in the center. It is the hottest place I've ever been in my life. I call that place hell. It is the hottest place. Now, Scoot, you tell me if I'm wrong. Lakeland, Florida, for some reason, it is so hot. No air, no, you don't get air from either coast. It's like in between that and Winter Haven and all that. Auburndale, Lake Wales, it is hot. Painkillers, North Georgia, even cooler, yeah. It gets hot here, and yeah, it does get hot in Georgia. I think many American air is nasty summers. Summers, I know that feeling, Ruth Spitfire. Yeah, she's going through. I love you guys. Love you too. Mad respect. You're so funny today. Love it. Yeah. Miss Ruth is in pain. Is today's Mama's birthday?
Tomorrow, she said.
Oh, tomorrow's her birthday. Okay, Mama's birthday's tomorrow. Everybody remember, Mama's birthday's tomorrow. Mama Judy. Christian, unfortunately, that's the way it is most arthritis, yeah. Can we get the Ruth and Tom show already? Cheese and rice already. Timothy is saying. It is not, is it not great to be in love, Kevin? Exactly, Wolf. Yeah, Kevin, Lagaya, Wolfen has his wonderful fiance, which is now his wife. Now, Wolfen is now a married man. Wow, you're no single no more, Wolfen. You're not single. You're a married man. Good for you. High five, Wolfen. Congratulations on your wedding yesterday. We have another weddings coming up here next month. If I can get over to it, I will get over it. Fed Up just got married. My buddy Fed Up just got married recently. Within a month, he's been married. So, congratulations. Nice, wonderful people getting married. Wolfie, congratulations. I heard you just got hitched. Very happy for you, my friend. BT, your buddy got married already. Your compadre on your live streams got married on the other day. And Batlash, I talked to Batlash. Because Batlash is here, right? Batlash is here in the Philippines, right? Isn't Batlash here, BT? So I think Batlash is here also. Wolfen? Wolf Hunter, I'm glad. I spent one summer at my uncle's house in Houston, near Humble. It was 100 degrees, 100 relative humidity. I thought I was going to die. Yeah, I know. I was in. When I went to Texas. I went to visit my brother, and he lives in Tyler, and it was just a hot day, and I'm out there, and early in the morning, he had me. He says, "I'll water my plants." I said, "You need to get to know water plants. This watering plant thing is for the birds. I mean, what's wrong with you? Got to water in the morning and water in the evening, water in the morning, water in the evening, and they're dying. It's too much heat." So I talked to him in getting the low water plants, the cactuses and things like that. So I eventually did that. The southern Philippines has some of the most intense sun in the world. It makes it hard for us white guys, but it's probably the reason why solar power is getting so popular. I tell you what, that thing will really put out the power. It's unbelievable. It's throwing off a lot of power right now. I was looking at this morning. I'm not even using 1/10 of the power it's producing. Scoot was worried about the batteries, if my solar could charge up those batteries. The solar actually charges up those batteries fast. We had it loaded yesterday. I mean, we had that solar system loaded down to the gill yesterday because we ran out of power yesterday. And thank you so much, Scoot, for taking me to the standard of living, to the better standard of living with that solar. We had lights on, we had the TV, we had the fan going, and it was raining and storming yesterday. And we were like in heaven, sitting here, watching. And we turned off the TV because we would lose service because of the storm. We couldn't have it, so we watched a movie on our phone. Just sat and watched a movie for an hour and a half or so. And it never came off. Stayed at 13.4, 13.5 volt the whole time. It did go down to 13.4 and then dropped down to 13.3 later on, about 2 hours later. So it stayed at 13.3 volt and went to bed at that. Of course, power came back on. Of course, woke up this morning, it's charged up all the way again. Which I think 13.34 is what, 80%? 82, 85%. I didn't look at it on the app. Who's got the rum? I can't have a beer. Rum. Alrighty, but yeah, that's what you're talking about. People actually come here and they end up drinking more. A site in the Philippines that caribou is better than American beef. I think that's how you spell it. Yeah, caribou is good. I've had it. It's good. Caribou's good. It's red or meat. Yeah, it's good. Problem is, everybody wants to keep the caribou. They use the caribou too much. Send pics for a year. I sent her down something like rum in her video. What's hotter, Texas or the Philippines? I say Texas is hotter. A lot hotter.
Texas is hot?
It's hotter than it is here. I ain't worried about coronavirus. It's this gluten-free crap that kill me. Texas, Philippines got some gorgeous ladies. I'm going to tell you something. Texas does have some beautiful, beautiful ladies. My brother married a wonderful, wonderful, beautiful lady, and they do have some wonderful ladies there in Texas. There's some beautiful ladies here. Grandma, what are you doing, Grandma? Granny? But what you do, Grandma? What are you doing? What are you pinching me for? Don't pinch me. You need help? Here, hold on.
Daddy.
Okay. Gra- Granny? Oh. Hey, Chicha. Here. You stay here. I'll go fix me a cup of coffee. Well, here then. Careful, that's got a little in there. Trying to be an acrobat. Texas does have beautiful ladies. Weather better here. Last place temps 25, 112. Elevation is 4,200. Single digit humidity often. Frozen fog in the winter. 4 water annual by snow. 40-degree difference between day and night. Man, that's a good place where you're living. Day and night, the difference here is about 10 to 20 degrees, depending on the day, depending on the weather. Overcast skies like yesterday. Overnight temperature probably 25 degrees difference. Bukidnon, ugly American in the Philippines. Bukidnon is a province, and it's one of the largest provinces in the Philippines. It's a really big province. It goes from actually Cagayan de Oro all the way over to Davao. It's really huge. It's really one of the biggest ones here in Mindinao, Philippines, which Mindinao is a huge, huge, huge area. Very huge area here in the Philippines. So it goes Davao, Balay, all the way down to I can't think, Cotabato. It's big. It's a really big area. Tom, if you ever reach the point where you need an extra charge controller, let me know. I've got an extra 30 amp controller that I can use, that I can't use. The result, too much shopping on Wish. Thank you, Mr. Bill. Yeah, 30 amp controller. It's a nice controller, 30 amp controller. I got the batteries off of this one, the gels. They're okay. They're not worth anything, lead acid. But I'm going to put a small system over there. Here's an example. Last night, no power, right? So we could cook food, but I had to go over to the Blessing House to cook the food. Well, the Blessing House has no lights, other than we had solar before, but I had taken it down when we kind of redid the house. So we really don't have solar over there. So I'm going to do a little small setup over there, just something simple, something I can have lights, because we have propane over there, and we have electric here. So I do need some type of unit, probably some type of controller. Judy, not engaged. Kevin, not engaged. Or fiance yet. That was false info. Oh, okay. Sorry. Fake news, Kevin. Fake news. Okay, fake news on my end. It's my fault. It's my fault. I apologize. I apologize, Kevin. You're together as a couple, but not together so far as down that. Okay. My fault. Sorry, Kevin. Tom, tell Ruth I sent her a Zimmer frame. LOL. Okay, I'll tell her. No news is good news. Yeah, sorry about that, Kevin. I apologize for assuming something was bad on my end. Just looking at the map. We're north of you in Sarago City. Okay, okay. Wife's birthday tomorrow. Much prep. Peace to all. Long hot pot. Your wife's birthday and Judy's birthday is the same day. Relations. Long Katapot, Mr. Tropical Tim. Okay, with the difference between a city and a province, I've been meaning to ask what's that question for some time now. Spitfire, what's the difference between the city and the province? A city is like you would live in Manila or somewhere where there's heavily populated area. You know, that's where you go get, they have the gasoline and the fuel and the water and everything else, the grocery stores. A province necessarily is somewhere out where you live outside of that area. It's the rural part. It's the area like you're living in Miami. It's like you're living out towards Lake Okeechobee. So, for an example, like where I live, I'm in the province. I call it a province because we're living province living. The farmers come down out of the mountains, they take their produce to the market and they sell it. So it's kind of like province living, but they go to the city to sell it. in the city, they have the bus terminal and they have the hospitals and all that stuff. The 7-Eleven, which we have our first 7-Eleven last year. And out in the province where I live, you can't get the groceries. You have to. You can have garden here. I have coconuts. I have bananas. I have all that stuff. I have all kinds of fruit around me. I have a little sorry store across the street. If I run out of coffee, I can get coffee. But they won't have butter if you need butter. You have to go to town and get it. They won't have. They'll have ice, but it's ice out of their ice out of the ground. It's not ice that's made from clean water. Water filling stations are in town. We happen to have a water filling station here, but they never change the filters. I just cooked. I wish I had solar in Florida. I tell you what, Real Men Cook. This is the husband to Spitfire, right? High five to you, sir. Welcome, welcome. I just cooked. I wish you had solar too. I tell you what, I had solar there on my RV. I went from a house, a 3-bedroom house, to a apartment, and then from apartment to RV, and I did that in stages, just because I decided I was coming here at 55. Ended up in an RV. I enjoyed it. I didn't realize. I said, man, I don't know if I'll like it in an RV, but I'm going to give it a whirl. I mean, I never was really one of those kind of guys. But I said, oh my goodness, it got hot water. My buddy did it, so I go, oh, let me check it out. So it had hot water, had a big screen TV, had a recliner. What else does a man need, right? It had a grill and an oven, had a fridge, had a queen-size bed in the back, 32 foot long. I go, what else do I need? It had wheels on it. I could actually transport it around, going where I want. It worked pretty good. I had all internet I could want. I had, in fact, I had a big screen TV in the front, 40-inch TV in the front, and a 32-inch in the back. I swapped out the 32-inch because it was actually too big, because I was in my room and it was like, so I bought a smaller 24-inch or something, but a TCL. And I ended up enjoying myself. I had hot water. I had everything. And then I made a deal with a guy in the parks where I could say, hey, I want to stay here a year. What'll it cost me? Is you work it out. You barter. So he says, and I said, I noticed you have a place over there. You have to have your hoods clean, right? He goes, yeah, I need to have them clean right now. I said, I tell you what, I'll make a deal for you. I'll keep that and I'll certify that. I'll make sure it's up to the standards. You let me live here and give me a good rate and give me a yearly rate. He said, I'll give you the best rate I can give you, and he did. I ended up paying $300 a month. And that included, of course, the water, included all internet and everything, did not include my electric. So I paid $300 a month for that. It had swimming pool, it had pool hall, it had a conference room, it had everything I needed. And of course, what I loved was the free internet, and I had a bright house TV. I really enjoyed that. Beef up the number of the couples on his channel that got married. Exactly. Central Texas is very hot. Most of the water's not safe to swim. Morning, Gary, UK. Good morning, good morning. It's like country living. That's exactly right. It's like living. Yeah. Good reading ahead. Yeah, I'd reading ahead. Yeah, I read ahead of the door, and I maybe shouldn't have, and I am so sorry I misspoke about that. I apologize for that. That's not a good thing for me to assume something. And I do that sometimes. I think all of us do that at times. Assume something. Assume that's going to be.
Danger.
It's all right, yeah. Here, I'll just hold it. Thank you, darling. That is one hot cup of coffee. What's better than that? A cup of coffee. How about a steak? It's better than that. Thank you for doing that, darling. Have you have to go, Tom? Have a nice day. Thank you so much, Kevin and Gemma. Thank you so much for coming on. Providence Life looks good to me. Real Men Cook. It's actually really good. It's we have. There's actually a Canadian couple lives over here down the road from us that just bought a house last year, and they live here. They live here for like 3 or 4 months and then go back to Canada. And they come back and forth, and they enjoy it. And it's just American couple from Canada. They got a house. I don't know how they got the house. Must be family. I don't know how they got the house because they're not. They must be family, her family or some relation somewhere. or rent the house. I don't know. So Supreme Court raised the injunctions on public charge changes. Did they? Said for the American immigrant, Illinois is the only state where the injunction could not be lifted. Just an update. So Supreme Court raised the injunctions. So Supreme Court let it pass. Did they really?
Let's
Thank you so much. I don't know. Oh, PJB. High five. I got it. And thank you so much for that. I saw it pop in on my email because I see the emails come across the screen on my phone. I go, well, thank you so much. So PJB, thank you so much. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yep, PJB. High five. Thank you, sir. Supreme Court. Thank you, Rick, for letting me know. So they raised injunctions on public charge changes. Sad day for American immigration. Yeah. Well, they said they were going to do that. So Scoot, they did it. Like you said, they were going to. City is for the birds. Yeah, city is for the birds, not for me. Yeah. A big screen of computers. What else do you need? Exactly. That and a little food in the fridge and a nice, wonderful wife, lady, partner, best friend, a best friend. That's all you need. That was a good deal. It was really good. Spitfire. It was actually a good deal. I made a deal with a guy at International Speedway, International RV Park there in Daytona. He was a friend of mine also, and I made a deal with him. And I made a deal, a yearly one. And so my RV was an older RV, so he would not let me put my RV in the front. I said, well, where can I park it then? He said, well, you just park it out back. I'll give you a spot over here in the back. You'll have full service and everything. I said, what do I care? I don't want to be in the front anyway. I want to be, can you put me away for some people? Because I don't want to hear the dogs barking and everything else. He said, I could put you in the back where we have power and everything out there. I said, fine. So he put me back there. I was fine. But it got too touristy. I mean, these big $2 million rigs would be rolling in there. These big pushers rolling in there day and night. I said, I told him, I said, I gotta get out of here. You're way over my league. And he laughed. He said, it's okay, Tom. But he made me a deal. I only paid him $100 a month for full service and everything in my electric. So I paid him $100 a month. So, but you can make deals. It's just like anything else. You make deals. A lot of people are going that route because it's easier living. Some are going on the BLM land. Some are not. Some are just boondocking on land. I mean, I have many friends in that arena now that do that. I did check if you were saying my wife and stepdaughter. This was last week. All I need to make that time was $19,500. Jim and Rose, that's exactly right. I checked it. It was $21,000 or something like $20,000 that you need to make. It's a family. Now it's raised. Now it's if they uplifted that, depending accordingly, you got to make up in the 40s. It go up to 40s. I think Scoot could tell me exactly the amount because him and I have talked about this many times. I think it's going to go up 40 to 60,000 that you have to make to bring your spouse. So that means you'd have to have a sponsor, and the sponsor has to be willing not only to do that, but it's like signing a line of credit. And they will go after the sponsor if something happens. You're forgiven. So real men cook. Yeah, husband. Everything about Illinois sucks. I was born there. They can keep it. Yes, Kevin, back 40 is where you were at. I was in the back 40, exactly. Was there a tariff on you expand my house, bring it to the Philippines? There was a what they call a shipping fee. There was a fee attached to the house, and it cost me $700 to bring it from China here. Once it got on the docks here and then, container, I had 2 weeks to get it off the docks. If you over that, you have to pay $150 a day for every day, and then it goes up to $200, then $250, and then $300, depending on the time frame. Like the $150, they give you like 5 days, and then after that, it goes up to $200. All said and done, the docking fees, the tariff fees, all the fees that I had to pay, including the broker fees, including her bringing the house here, including having it unloaded, having a crane here unload the house, drop it on the site, was $3,500. That's all. So I paid $3,500 to have the house brought off the docks, put on a truck, unloaded it off the truck, put it on another truck because we had to take it out of the container. It was in a 40-foot container. It's a 20-foot house. $3,500, and that includes all fees, taxes, custom fees. They have a dock fee or exit fee you got to pay of like 25,000 peso. 25,000 peso for me to rent the crane here and the guys, which is $500 for the day, and they did it in an hour and a half. And they took it off their truck, and they had the driver bring it. It includes him bringing it here, the whole 9 yards. So $3,500. It cost me $13,000 to bring this house here, and I got $1,000 credit back from the broker that I'd overpaid her $1,000. So I actually, it cost me. I've never said this, but it actually cost $12,500 because they take that money. She said I need $2,000 put in my escrow account. So anything over that, because by law, she has to do the law. Anything over that, she got to return the money, and she returned the money to me in a check. I said, well, what am I going to do with a check? I don't need a check. I said, just do it Western, or thing. He goes, oh, I can do that. So she gave me a check, sent me a check. And I said, what's this $1,000 check going to do me here in the Philippines? Oh, she said, I didn't even think about that. She said, we just deal with checks. I said, well, just can I give you back the check and you just go down and minus the fees for that and just give me 50,000 peso? And she gave me 52,000 pesos at that particular rate that day. So it worked out really good for me. So I got $1,000 back, which was nice. Ottawa. Okay, for my two kids, Michelle and myself, 65,000. So now it's 65,000. I got a chicken. It's 250% of federal poverty guidelines. That's exactly right, Rick. Rick, you're spot on with this. You've done some research on this. That's exactly right. Do you know anyone working with wind power? I do. I have two friends that actually has solar and recently put in 850 watts setup of wind. And the wind is great at night, and that's where you use it to recharge your batteries at night. And so they use that. It's a continual thing. Where they're at, they're getting about 25 to 30 mile an hour winds all the time. So they're up in the mountain, up in Malai. My kids were born at Methodist Spitfire. So your whole house sitting on leased land, how much was the lease? My house is not sitting on leased land. I actually own this land. I don't own the land. Ruth owns the land. My wife and I bought the land. My wife owns the land. My name is on the land. So she can sell it, but I still have to sign it, even though she owns it. But I own the house above the land. If God forbid something happened, just split the whole thing. But that's how we had it set up. We just did it that way. So this house and that house, we have two houses. That's a small house. I type poorly. Trying to buy a 40 feet version. I just sold. I did not sell. They just sold a 40-foot. I get no money off these houses, none. I asked them to kind of send me a kickback for $100 or something for these, but they've not sent me anything. It's Chinese, what do you expect, right? ATV, did you pay added value tax on your house? I didn't. I don't know. I had to pay tax on the house. Yeah, I paid taxes on the house, and I paid broker's fees and custom fees. Yeah, I paid tax on the house. Tax on the house wasn't as much as you think it was. It's, I don't know, 25,000 peso or something like that. It's a percentage of the value of the house. I didn't pay much. I live in East Heights. Tom, have done my homework. As a union man making 40 hours a week in Virginia, we would not make it. Isn't that something? 34 and 40 hours a week and 50 weeks a year. I know. Thank you, Spitfire. You don't have to worry about that. Enough about this. Can't wait till we return. Look to be fall. Yeah, exactly. Spitfire. My kids were born in Methodist. I'll travel on Medicare, top of that. I tell you what. Oh man, we've almost been on 2 hours. Isn't that amazing? I see it's only says an hour, but it's 2 hours. Uh, when when we when I was looking to come here to the Philippines, it's like my thing is I'm coming to an area that's safe. Number one. Number two is how safe is it going to be 5 years from now? And what would I do if something did happen? And I really put a lot of thought in buying the house and the land and stuff. Like, did I do wrong? No, because no matter what, it's going to be here for my daughter. It's there for them. I got it for me during this time I'm here. I'm renting this time on this earth, but it's really for my daughter and her family and her kids down the road. Because that's how much I love them. That I'm not one of those guys. At one time I was where I needed everything. I needed a nice car. I needed a nice house. I needed that guy who had the boat. I wanted that boat. I needed that at the time. Now I don't need anything. I really don't. I really don't care. I got my little $400 electric bike that I ride down on. I don't care. I don't need anything. I really don't need anything in life. What I need is a happy marriage, happy life. That's all I care about, and health. I don't really care about any of the material things. I don't need material things. My solar when it goes out, the internet, things like that. But other than that, we used that solar yesterday. It was the best thing I ever did. Put that solar in. And thank you, Scoot, again. Tom is hungry, needs coffee. I got coffee. I want to visit Philippines. I hate traveling on water. Sometimes you would have to drag me out of the whole trip both ways the whole way. Hey, Spitfire, you ought to come. Just make a trip. Book a trip to a vacation place, Boracay, Palawan, vacation place. You'd enjoy it. It would be 15 hours. Just figure a whole day, flying and flying back a whole day. That's what figure 24 hours. Actually, it's more than that, but because it's 15 hours and you lose 12 and gain 12, right? Or you gain 12 and you lose 12, right? How much and how easy to get 25-year lease and cost, say, Hector? It varies. It varies. It depends on the lease. It depends where you're at. I just did a video on this. About leases and stuff. They got one that you can lease 400 a month, 400 USD a month. God, I forgot all the particulars on it now. You got some that you lease 25 years, 250,000 for 25 years. So $4,000 or $5,000 for 25 years. Here, where I'm at, and you give them the 250, and you got 25 years of free rent. But you have to have an attorney involved. There's got to be deeds and titles. You got to do it right. You have to do your due diligence right. You have to make sure taxes is paid on the property, all that above. But that's where a good attorney comes in. You can do it. 250, 5,000, easy. There are guys here that lease land. You can lease 1 or 2 hectares. You can lease 5 hectares. Now, what these people are doing is they're leasing off or selling off part of their land on these bigger farms. There's big farms, and they're leasing off or taking part of the land. So they're selling, okay, I got 20 hectare, which is, say, 40, 50 acres. I'm going to sell on my big farm, which they have hundreds of hectares, right? And so we're going to take a little part of that. I want to buy a new car. So that's what a lot of these guys are doing. They're selling it off now. And these big farmers are doing it now. A guy down the street, he's a UAE millionaire in the U.S. standards, but he's got big farms. And so that's what he's doing. A lot of the land that he has, he's selling it because it was easier for him to sell it in peace like that, and he makes more money. Pardon me, Rick. I thought you were asking if I was a Methodist. So it's paradise. Yeah. Hello, host. Your title's calling me. Jeb Jam. Oh, man, I know it. Inflation. Jeb Jam. Inflation rate. Some say it's 30. I don't know. Maybe you could tell me here in the Philippines. Inflation rate. Are things getting expensive? They are. Just get on the plane. The pilot would take care of the rest. That's exactly right. The warm-up flight would be LA. Yeah, take LA. Go to LA. Or you can I took it from Daytona to JFK on over to Taipei. They have many different stops, and then Taipei here. It was 15-hour flight, and I think it was 23 hours total. But it's 12-hour difference. Like right now, it's 10 o'clock in the morning right now exactly. 10 in the morning here, so whatever time you're at there. So you're 9 or 8 in the evening there in U.S. The property I'm buying, Lake Cebu, has 2 waterfalls. Oh, yeah, well, you could, yeah. No, I don't have a connection there. It does that. But you could. You could easily do that. You could easily do that. Scooter, you still on? Or did you low? Sorry, Rick, I misunderstood again. St. Francis Hospital. Yeah, got it right. Jim Dunlap, how you doing? Jim, boom. There's been done. Seeing you too, Jim. Good to see you too. And glad you took the time to come see me today. And I appreciate all my valuable subscribers always coming on my live streams. I really appreciate it. Some of you guys have been with me for a long time, and we appreciate it. We have live streams on Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8 a.m. our time here in the Philippines. Mondays is Ruth and Tom Philippine Adventures today, and then we'll have another one on Friday. What makes you think I'd fly to LA? I want to have a medical problem. I want you to have a medical problem about myself. It's actually a prostrate. I have no idea what I'm going to do yet. Jim, I don't know either. Prostrate problem. I don't know. The big question is Medicare, Medicaid. Do you keep your Medicare, Medicaid, and do you get Medicare, Medicaid? Because they don't accept it here, but they accept it in Guam. So they're going to take it out on your check when you get 65 anyway, right? So what do? That's another question. That's good news for me. Now I'm married. I can truthfully say we can't go to the U.S. I don't want to return. Happy there. Take Philippine states is a huge mistake. Family pressure. 4 increases. Mr. B does not like going back to U.S. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. We're discussing our house there now. I was wanting to stick frame it, maybe a duplex, but your house is extruded from panels. Don't rot. It's super strong, super efficient. That's the way to go. It is, Rick. People said, rust. I said, rust? They got them right on the beach. Why were they rust? If they're painted. If not, paint them. Rust-proof them. If they're painted walls. And if you have, say you scratch it or it's scratched and it has rust, man, paint it. It's like a car. So what? You got a scratch on your car, you paint it, you just fix it. The car still paints fine, right? So many people are so negative. Man, they'll find fault in everything you do. This is the best decision for me. But get this, the most important thing about these houses, the very most important thing, they're fire resistant, earthquake resistant, category 4 resistance. But guess what? This is the number one thing. You can move it. I don't like where I'm staying. I want to move in the middle of a rice field. Hey, no worries. Just pick it up and move it. Unattach the septic, unattach the electric, fold it back up. It's on piano hinges. That's a piano hinge right there at the top. See it right there? That's a piano hinge. You take that piano hinge, you just close it up. It's not rusted. It's stainless steel piano hinge. Stainless steel piano hinge. That's what I looked at. I said, will that hinge rust? And the guy, I said, I want to see it. Send me a sample. He sent me a sample of it. And it's exactly what he sent me. Stainless steel. No, it's not rusting. And it's not rusted. And why would it rust unless it's around humidity? Because how is it going to rust, right? But anyway, they got these close to the water in China. They're all over the place. It rained here yesterday. It sounds like little BBs. I went outside. It was so loud outside. But can you hear it now? The dB level is impossible. Got air running in this room. The dB level is very low. So you go outside right now. You hear the roosters and everything else, dogs barking, people talking, But in here you can't hear anything. Good morning, Aunt Loomis. How you doing, my friend? How you doing? Pleasure watching the channel. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure having you here on my channel, Loomis. Always a pleasure. Always, always. Tom, you get ABC there in the Philippines? We do. We get ABC. We ABC, CBS, CNN, Fox News. Who else? We get some other news. Hold on. Oh, and if you don't get it, you have internet. You can get it. No worries. 6 p.m. on the West Coast. You go lead people, break the tea. Oh, Spitfire Red needs her general hospital. They do have it. You can actually get it online. You go online, you can get it, and you just tape it, or just get it. That's what Ruth does. She makes a show. She goes online, but she don't watch General Hospital. Huh. Hi, how are you, darling? She already pinched me. That's the pre-pinch before I did something wrong. My beautiful wife. Will Roku work there? Roku, yeah, Roku work here. Yeah,
Where's Roku?
it's a box Roku. Bugger off. Real men cook. Bugger off. Yeah, bugger off. First time on your channel, Ron Zimmerman. What part of the Philippines are you located? Ron Zimmerman.
Mindanao.
We live in Mindinao. We live in Bukidnon. We live in Marama. We live in between CDO and Davao. Tom, Jeb Jam, land price everywhere from 1K per meter to 15K. It's crazy. 6K with the average 3K. I remember when the average was 100 per square meter. It's going up. It's going up. It's going up.
Yeah, don't buy the land that it's along the highway.
Yeah, don't buy it along the highway because you can pay tax on it. It can be as much as $20 per square meter. Hey, Jeb Jam, you're on my mind. Land down there in Don Carlos. They'll even finance it
No, 1 year.
for 1 year.
But in Don Carlos, it's just for like house lot.
150,000 peso for a 10 meter by 10 meter. 10 meter by what?
100 square meter.
100 square meters. So 10 by 10. 10 meter by 10 meter, 150,000 peso, which is $3,000. 10 meter by 10 meter lots. Might be a good idea for investments. I don't know. Maybe easy to move, but what would we think about all the leaves on a flower? So how do you move it? Exactly. Yeah. She would be angry. Is the president impeachment on there for 6 days? Hold on a minute. Let me think. No, it is on. It's on CNN. Fox News will talk about it, but we turn it off. There you go, darling. Let me move it close to you. Yeah, so you can do it.
Close to grandma.
Come here, Grandma. How you do, Grandma? Hey, honey, I look funny on there, don't I?
Where?
On the YouTube. Oh, I scared myself there for a minute. Hey, Chet, touch your nose with both hands real quick.
Where?
Because you're backwards, and that way you can't hold yourself up. Ow! She's pinching me again. Good morning. Aw, Tom Shipman. Thanks so much for the cake order. We appreciate it. Ruth made another cake yesterday. It's beautiful. She did, Zane. She really did. When you do a live stream, when do you do a live stream? He will do one tomorrow morning at
9?
9.
I don't know.
I think it's 9, 8:30 or 9. Jeb Jam does. Yeah, Jeb Jam does a live stream. Great live streams. Him and Jeb Jam. You got Jebby and James, and he will be coming to the Philippines. You'll be able to see them. He was here. You know, I got to meet Mr. Jeb Jam. Nice meeting him. You guys check out his channel. He's got a great channel. I see you. Yes, the Barangay Hall. Do you think they will have roads? Why not bring cars close to the house? Carport? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jeb Jam.
And good business.
Good business.
Taxi.
Taxi.
Grab. Not grab taxi, grab car.
Grab car. Make a fortune.
Yeah. I will try to drive.
I'm not letting you drive no taxi car, darling. It's amazing. My wife says, I want to do this, I want to do that. I want to sell flowers, I want to sell cakes, I want to sell ice cream, I want to sell cookies. And listen, she can't even keep up with her cakes. And then she sometimes has to turn down orders on cakes. And it's like, you need another business. But what it is, she has me that's influenced her now, and she sees opportunities which she never saw before.
Yeah.
I see opportunities all the time. Taxi service opportunity. There's many opportunities. Building trailers. Having trailers to hook on motorcycles and the cars. Oh, they make a fortune here. They don't have a trailer like a car trailer or a truck trailer. Ruthwell.
Ruth will not that well, so pay attention.
Yeah. Spitfire, you're right. Wednesday 7:30. That's James talking. Yeah. There's J. Hey son, JG. There's our left side of the video. I have been trying to hold Tom.
Mama Judy gave me exercise for the back.
Oh, she did? Mama Judy did? Oh, okay. So she's doing exercise for the back, Mama Judy said. She said, do that one? Hmm. Oh, okay. Is it helping? It's the same thing I told you to do with that wall yesterday. It's a kit. I tell you what, it's so secure. I'm telling you, honey. Man up. She's telling me to man up. Woman up there, little one. Every husband's dream is to teach his wife how to drive. She can drive pretty good. Get out of the road. Honey, you're not supposed to be on that left side of the road. You're supposed to be over here. Well, how do I get over that? I said, turn the steering wheel. Can I ride the bike? Can I ride the motorcycle? Yeah, in your dreams. I rode it home, Daddy. I rode the motorcycle home. I rode it home. Mommy let me ride it home the other day. I said, what? She said, well, because it's a bicycle. Yeah.
It's a bike.
Lefty all around. Ruth was on another Filipina channel. She was?
Huh?
I don't know.
Where?
I don't know. Hi, Tom. Oh, you were on another Filipina channel. Oh, Lefty was. Oh, I thought I said Ruth was. What's cooking? Breaking BT.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you, BT.
And PGB.
And PJB. Thank you, PJB. And Breaking Traditions. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Spitfire. Woohoo, Jeb Jam. Spitfire is another best driver I know. So she'd be fine there. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, after the building of the airport, they will be
being expensive. BT, thank you for the super chat. We appreciate it, my good friend. We appreciate it. I can't believe it. I've been on 2 hours and 15 minutes already. Time goes by fast when we're having fun, doesn't we? Doesn't it? What time does the clock say? What time we go on? Remember, we lost internet. It goes off. It kicks it off. The clock kicks off. You know, that way you don't see it. What's up in the zoo? Wazoo, how you doing? How you doing, Spitfire? It's been a really great Tom and Ruth. Yeah. Everybody, help Tom and Ruth. Smash that like button. Exactly. Hit that like button. If you hadn't already hit that like button. It shows content active, and we appreciate it. Appreciate it as always. Inflation in the Philippines. I think it is here. I think we're having a lot of inflation here in the Philippines. Breakfast for dinner tonight, Jeb Jam. Eggs, potatoes, maybe some forbidden ham or bacon. Forbidden. I see what he's talking about. Yeah. Sorry about what I did to you earlier. I want to thank everybody for coming on today. I'm going to call a stream because you know what? I'm getting hungry. That little bowl of cereal I had this morning just wasn't that good. Chichi made crepes yesterday. Yeah.
Because this grandma here can cook well now.
Yeah, her little grandma can't cook that well now, she says. And you know what? She's a great cook when she cooks. I got to get her back. Well, again, we call the Helode in here today, which is massage therapist. She'll come to the house, and I'll have my beautiful wife massage and taken care of. You want to call it Helode, honey?
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah? Okay, we'll call it Helode. See how she said yeah? Because a lot of times I'll say, honey, what? And she'll say, yeah. I said, what? I told you 3 times, yeah. Okay, I got it. I hear you now. Yeah. I'm 1 a month vegan. Inflation between 6 and 7%. I'm so tired tonight. I'm sorry, JG. I'm so sorry. Mitch Bromwell, thank you so much for the super chat, my good friend, and thank you so much. The guy who sent me a screenshot, we were engaged.
It's funny. You're engaged long time ago.
You're engaged a long time ago. In fact, I said tonight about that.
You dream.
I said something, and I did. He says, well, we're not. And I said, okay, whatever. So it's been fun. You guys have a good day. Good night. Thank you for everything you guys do. Thank you so much for coming on our channel.
Where is the most inflation?
Inflation in the Philippines, all over. I think it's more in the construction side. JG, we need 10% to keep ahead of inflation.
God bless everyone.
God bless,
Good
God
night.
bless, God bless.
Good night,
I want to
everyone.
thank you so much for coming on our channel today. And thank you. Yeah, because don't like it, live, love, and laugh. Exactly. I want to thank you so much for coming on and spending your valuable time with us today. I want to thank everybody for always coming on our channel. And thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We appreciate all you valued subscribers that actually come on and watch us. I know a lot of times we get on a subject, we get off on other subjects, but I always try to stay on topic, and it's hard sometimes, and I'm not perfect. So I want to thank everybody. Thank you for all my wonderful moderators like JG and Scoot and Kanoy and all the valuable ones, Mr. Mitch Brumwell, Timothy White. Who am I missing? I think I'm missing a couple more that always come on and take care of our channel. And I want to always thank everybody for that. And thank you so much, Mr. Jeb Jam, Spitfire, Mr. Mitch Brumwell, and Christian Martinson for coming on today. Thank you, Real Men Cook. We appreciate it. Spitfire Red, we appreciate it. Aaron Walker, Ron Zimmerman, Zane Underwood, thank you. Mark King, JG, Kevin Nash, Jeb Jam, Zane Underwood again. Thank you so much for coming on, Real Men Cook. BT's in the house, and thank you for the super chat, Mr. BT. We really appreciate that. Lefty all around. Thank you so much for coming on. Mark King, JG, Jeb Jam Raw. Let's see, make sure I get everybody. Lagaya, thank you. Tom Shipman, thank you for coming on today. Thank you for everybody spending their valuable time with us today. And thank you for coming on our channel. So don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. We'll see you again on Friday morning. We will be here bright-eyed this time. Even though we were bright-eyed today, internet did not really work out with us. Thank you, Miss Judy. Thank you again, Mr. PJB. We really appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Rick Tunga, thank you so much for coming on today.
Thank you, Mama Judy, for
Mama,
the exercise.
Thank you for the exercise, Mama Judy. Yes, thank you for helping out. Jim and Rose, thank you. Kevin and Jim, good morning. Just a Bill, thank you for coming on. Ron Zimmerman, again, thank you for coming on today. I'm going back through and reading. Kevin Nash, thank you, Jim and Rose. Kevin Nash, Jim and Rose, thank you. Second Born, we appreciate you coming on today. Second Born, Jim and Rose, again. Aaron Welker, thank you. Kevin Nash, if I remember, Mr. Tropical Tim. We always appreciate Mr. Tropical Tim, a loyal supporter from day one. Slim Jim, thank you for coming on today. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody on our live stream. Mr. B, thank you for coming on. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody. If I missed you, excuse me. I'm terribly sorry. Sometimes I miss when I go back through and I miss somebody's names. Thank you all. God bless everybody. And thank you. Enjoy the moment. Yes, enjoy the moment. No more pinches now. I don't get any more pinches, right? Christian Martinson, thank you. Ouch. Scoot. Why are you pinching, Daddy? Why are you pinching your husband? All right. Gary, UK, Spitfire, good night. Have a beautiful week. See you later. God bless everybody. No pinch, Jeb Jam. You starting it. See you later.